Yeah, viewers all over the world. For some of you that are seeing me for the first time, Ogbuefi Ezeana, ugochitubelu na Oraifite, I'm an ancient high priest. N'ụbọchị taa isiokwu anyị ji wee bịa bụ being idle and its effects. Anyị wee na-ekwu na mmadụ ịdị idle, ịnọ nkịtị, stagnation nwere effect, and I can tell you without missing words that effect is negative. Whenever you remain stagnation in creation, you are simply telling the forces of nature that you are no longer valuable, that you are no longer useful in creation, and that you should be expelled from the book of life. Yes, if you go to the book of Liberation, we were told in that story, meaning you are still on the fence, you are stagnant. Haven't you noticed that some people, when they retire as civil servants, when they retire and they are tired, being at home, sleeping, they are no longer contributing to the development spiritually and physically. It will not take long, just a matter of time. The person will face it. You know why? Because the person have proven that his existence is no longer needed in creation. Once you prove that you are no longer capable of providing anything to further creation, you are no longer useful, the forces of nature will withdraw you. You will be withdrawn. That is natural law. You will take home today. In life, make sure you are not tired of this gross material, because once you are tired, you will be idle, and once you are idle, you will be withdrawn. That is natural laws. But before we dive into today's lecture, don't forget that we are still in the month of March, according to Roman's calendar. Our monthly rituals is still ongoing. You can join us anywhere you are all over the world. Distance is never a barrier in what we do in the temple. This morning I have gone to the temple to offer sacrifices and prayers and rituals on behalf of those that join us. The friends of the temple, the children of the temple, the members of our Eze-Ana Restoration Evangelical Mission and Consecrated Group. We keep doing this way till the last day of the month. We visit the rivers to pray and offer sacrifices, saraka. And we proceed back to the temple to offer sacrifices to entities of powers. There's any eventual my saraka. One day to So if you are interested in joining our mortal rituals or have any question in today's lecture, chat me on WhatsApp. Look on your screen, you will see my numbers 0805 7837672 or 0813 8243871. Or these two numbers, you use it to get me. Now let's proceed. What I'm saying in today's topic, being idle and its effects. I'm here to tell you that frictions in creation is supposed to be constantly movement. That is the only way you'll be able to mature, is constantly movement in creation. That is why people will tell you that times wait for nobody. The entire creation continually moving in the right direction. Continually, we're not waiting for you. If you want to be successful here on earth, you key into that natural movement that is constant. Yes, in constant. That is why they say that one thing that is constant in creation is change. Because without movement, there comes stagnation. There will not be change. So by constantly moving, you are seeing many things, seeing development, seeing so many things. Example, you are moving from Anambra to Abia State. As you are moving, you will be seeing something different from what you saw in Anambra. That is because you are moving. But if you remain stagnant, maybe in your environment, you continually staying where you are and seeing the same thing you are seeing over and over time. So there is a purpose why Chukwu permitted us to be in this gross material at this point in time. Is to make a change. Is for us to mature by experiencing. When you decide to be idle, you know, we have spiritual idleness and physical idleness. I'm still come to that. But in the name of idleness, once you remain idle, it means that you are dormant. And remember, even in your banking sector, when your account is dormant, it means that the bank is not functional. So whenever you are dormant in creation, it means that you no longer productivity is lacking. So what is the essence of your existence? The whole thing that Chukwu created man for us to be here on earth for Jamboree party. You are here to make a meaningful impact. Why you are lacking behind is that you don't discover the purpose why you are created. Nobody is created for Jamboree party. Chukwu kechara ụwa sị na Genesis 1 sị na Genesis 2 to Genesis 2 sị na ihe niile o kere dị mma. And ihe niile o kere is for a purpose. In this gross material world, there is something I'm bringing to the table by my gift, by my calling. And there is also something that you are supposed to bring to the table by your gift and by your calling to make this world a better place. So, but when you refuse to bring that your gift to the table, something is missing. Because every individual is unique on his own. The way you act, the way you deal with issues differs from person to person. So everybody is unique in his own way of thinking and the way of reasoning. So Chukwu created this world for everybody to bring something to the table so that this world will be a better place. So when you refuse it out of your own ignorance to bring your own quota, their own side is leaking. So you are making this world not to be perfect again. So notice that when you are stagnant, you are idle, your existence here on earth is no longer meaningful. And therefore you will be dealt with. You will be spoiled. So when you decide to be idle, you become a nuisance. You are no longer a role model to the upcoming generation because you are not leading by examples. Ndị Igbo na-atụ inu si na one Igbo adage says, and I quote, na onye nga na-akpuchi akwa agụ ekpughe ya. So you suppose ask yourself, what have you bring to the table? What are you bringing to the table? If you refuse to work, Bible says, if you refuse to work, you should not eat. Because one other again says, and I quote, so if you are not putting in these principles of life, that is mandatory, that's what you must do, there's no way it will be better for you. So being idle will bring so many things. One, physical idleness will make you to be stagnant in creation. You will not even be able to feed yourself, talk less of feeding people around you, because you are doing nothing, practically nothing, and what you are doing is against the natural laws that frown at stagnation. So for that reason, you will receive buha. Yes, you will receive it. I got you, guys. Now, being idle means that you are not productive, you are not producing anything. And if you see other people that is succeeding massively, you will be jealous and envy. because they achieve what you refuse to achieve because you decided to be idle. And if you decided to be idle, you lack many things, basic needs of life. Even Bible mentioning that onye your enye Chukwu Okike is not for the Christmas. Even if he knows what we need. But if we need anything, we should work towards what we need. Yes. If a child, a newly born child, needs anything, he makes effort by crying. So if you are a human being, you are idle. You know what is idle? Idle is total shutdown. Idle, you are not making, you are not talking, you are not saying anything. Total idle. How will nature know what you need? So you are a problem to the running wheels of creation. So once you refuse to work, you are idle. And once you idle, you will suffer, you will lack basic needs. And once you idle, you will be isolated. If you see any child that is idle, you can't talk, you can't say anything, you are not doing anything, it's just a matter of time. Even your parents will isolate you. So in creation, if you refuse to work, you will not eat. That is one. Then there are some people that are into spiritual indolence, spiritual idleness. And if you are spiritual idle, then many things will keep eluding you. Whenever you are idle, the negative effect is too numerous to mention. Physically you are idle, spiritually you are idle. And some people are spiritually idle, but physically they are hustling. You need to be spiritually effective, productive, and physically productive so that it will rhyme. Spiritually, when was the last time you engage your mind in meditation, spiritual exercise? Because when you train, look at the book of Matthew, says, seek, ask, it shall be given. Knock, the door will open for you. Do you know what it means? The simple meaning is that you must make an effort. You are seeking for something, you make effort. You want anything, you make effort. You want anything door to open for you, you move from your place of standing, where you're standing now. Remain idle. You must walk away from that particular spot and go to that door you want to open for you and knock. Then it means that you are active in creation. Because when you are walking, doing something, you'll be able to walk to your door, you want the door open for you and knock. You are active. I can put it to you that why you are suffering in so many areas is because you are spiritually idle. The indolence, you allow that dullness and everything to overwhelm you. You are not making effort to develop that spiritual you. The awakening. Nobody will awake you. My own as a called one is to tell you the importance of not being idle. But whether who will awaken you is you. So take my word of advice, take it to yourself and see the meaning therein and awaken you yourself. And if you decide not to awaken yourself, a lot will be within you. And if you are spiritually awakened, there are so many things that you are doing on in the world of physical that will be lacking behind, because the spiritual control the physical. Before anything will happen in the world of gross material, the physical world, that thing must have taken on form in the spiritual realm. You must first of all, from the spiritual realm, determine that you want to change your life in the physical, and they match it up with action. Because Bible even says that even if you have faith, you must match it with actions. So Take it from me, spiritual idleness, the indolence is not acceptable. Physical idleness, being lazy, is not acceptable. If you really want to enjoy this gross material, because being idle is not permitted in creation. Even in the Bible, na Genesis 3, a gwara Adam na ọ ga-adị wee ata ihe zuru na ya ga-eri. Nwaanyị nọ n'ụlọ, ọ ga-take care of the home front, and before you put to bed, you still do like this to show you that Chukwu Okike does not permit idleness. Believe in me, if you are so idle that you refuse on your own to discover your real you, to awaken yourself, you are doing yourself. Even in the world of physical, if you decide to be lazing around and be accusing successful people, thinking that anybody that is successful must have achieved such feat by evil means, you are deceiving yourself, because it's not true. Hard work pays. Hard work pays. So my advice today to you is this: note that whatever you want to be, you will be. You can decide to turn things around, and that what you decide to turn things around, it must be determined within yourself, and be angry with that your condition that is not palatable. Yeah, you seek spiritual solution to it and physical solution to it. Would you know why I encourage people to always go on meditation and spiritual exercise? Because that is the only way you will be able to connect yourself with the supernatural powers for recharging. And if you are recharged after that spiritual exercise, meditations and prayers, then you put it into actions by your daily activities to have massive results. Never you accept defeat. Never you accept that na mmadụ nwere ike ịnara ya glory or nara gị or ihe nwoke gị or stop gị. Nobody has the ability to do so if you are spiritually awakened. Do you know that a lot of people have been manipulated because they gave a hand to it? If you are spiritually awakened, you are not idle, you are spiritually active. Believe me, no human being born of a woman will take what rightly belongs to you, because you are actively in creation. As supernatural beings, that ensures of whatever whoever sows, so shall you reap. We never permit that in creation, because we are actively working. But when you are dull, you are idle, even that little thing they have, the remaining one they have will be taken away from you. You do remember the story in the Bible where Jesus we are told the story of giving this one money, giving this one money. The other one that was giving 1 cent buried it. When Oga asked for account, he said, Oga, I came your money. They said it was that little one he had was collected from him and given to somebody that is working. That is, let those things should not be our portion. Let us pray. Ekwem na Chineke. Ekwem na ọ dị ihe siri m ike nke Chineke na-apụghị ezi m ụzọ m ga-esi lụwo ya, n'ihi na ọ mazuru ihe niile. Obi m siri ike na Chineke emeworo m ya, ya gazie. May the blessings of Chukwu Okike pụrụ ime ihe niile be with you all now and forevermore. Ya gazie.